Okay, hello everyone. I'm Zero Lu. I'm a product manager from eSAJ IoT. Today I'm going to introduce you to eSAJ Home App. It's one of the most important product of our IoT department. Firstly, I will introduce the latest version of eSAJ Home App, including the highlights compared to the competitors. After that, I will show a real demo. After the demo, I will show you how to update to the latest version and how you can get help. So eSAJ Home App is an part of our smart residential energy storage solutions. And in this picture, you can see, sorry, this picture clearly shows what this solution is about. As you can see, the solar panel on the roof would generate current electricity when the sun is up, but it's direct current. But our daily home appliances like a refrigerator or air conditioner all use a synchronized current or AC. So we need to use inverter to convert DC to AC for our home appliances. And the solar panels, or we say PV, can only be used during the day. But at night, that's the peak of the electricity usage. But what if we want to use the power generated from the solar at night? Many of our customers would purchase batteries to save the energy for at night or when during a power outage. Also, when the energy generated by the solar panels are more than you need, you can also sell the energy to the grid. When you don't have sufficient energy, you can also purchase or import electricity from the grid. And during the entire process, including energy generation, energy conversion, energy transmission, energy storage, energy consumption, our inverters, batteries, or EV chargers will generate tons of data, including the generation power, charge power, discharge power. All of those data would be uploaded to our cloud, and the clients can use the PC or phone to access their data easily. As you can see, this is a quite complex system. So to ensure the smooth installation and smooth running of the system really requires a collaboration between three key user groups. Firstly, the homeowners want to monitor the system, and the installers want to have a easy installation and the maintenance and provide customer service easily. And the device distributors, they have to manage a ton of devices and they want to make the process easier. So these three user groups have distinct user values. By communicating and collaborating with our customers, we concluded these value points and build our products related to them. Let's take a look at the homeowners. So the first goal for install this system is to save bills. The second one is energy safety, because some areas the grid is not very stable and the homeowners want to use the electricity when there is a power outage. And lastly, the homeowners want to have easy access to convenient service when there is something wrong. So firstly, we built an easy to use monitoring system. This is the home page for the app for the homeowners. We show a easy to use home energy flow map, and the homeowners can see the real-time flow of the energy within the system, as well as energy generation, consumption, import, and export, etc. The homeowners can also see the real-time weather data and the weather forecast of the coming weeks. So this view is quite easy for the users to digest. But the homeowners want to save bills, not just looking at data. So we want to use data to actually lower the bills. That's why we are developing an AI energy saving algorithms. And this diagram you can see here, this graph you see here is a simulation run by the algorithm. So this is the electricity cost for a month from day 1 to day 31. The gray line is the cost curve over when the users are not using any energy storage system. And if users purchase the battery, the cost would be down dramatically, which is obvious. But if the homeowners use our AI schedule control, we would save an extra 20% on this orange line, from the orange line. So yeah. And the way we achieve this is we would run the system smartly based on the price, the local electricity price, and the weather forecast. Firstly, we would save more electricity when the price is lower, and we would sell more electricity when the price is higher. To do this, and we have to make sure that the homeowners will be able to use the electricity when he or she need it. So we really need to firstly forecast the energy generation based on the current weather, and forecast the energy consumption based on the history of the consumption. And we have to implement an intelligent schedule control to lower the bills. And hopefully this feature would make the homeowners' life much easier. And many homeowners are very busy. They don't have time to view the app often. So every month we will send a planned monthly report to the email address. And we would conclude the energy generation, consumption, storage, import, export statistics, as well as predictions for the home power plant. The second user value for homeowners is energy safety. That's why we developed outage guard. The homeowners can set timers to switch the battery to backup mode, charge the battery to 100% before the power outage. And we support multiple timers at once. In the meantime, the homeowners can see the system alarm messages easily within the app. The important messages will also be sent to the homeowners through SMS and email. And in the message center, the homeowners can ask for customer support and run auto diagnostics, etc. And in the battery tab, the homeowners can see in real time the charge and discharge state of the battery, the temperature of the battery, and run battery health analysis. We call state of health, or SOH. Lastly, homeowners want convenient after-sales service. And within the app, we have in-app service center, and we provide services like repair service, installation service, cleaning services, inspection services, etc. And when you are asking for help, the SN number, the serial number of the devices will be automatically included in the ticket. So you don't have to manually input them. Now let's move on to installers and distributors. And they have something in common, which is they want to improve management efficiency and reduce costs. So that's why we have easy to use dashboard where the distributors and installers can see all their plans and the devices, including converters and batteries at once, and see the alarm messages within the app as well. Also, we have provided various tools to provide better customer support. For example, you can run remote configuration for the system, and also you can run battery state of health analysis. You can transfer the plan when you need it, and you can view all the alarm messages and process the alarm messages directly within the app. And you can also see the whole process of the service, including from start to the middle to the finish, and also the remark from the customers, etc. So our app, firstly, some of the highlights of our app. Firstly, is a brand new design UI. It's much more simplified compared to the old version. It has a new dashboard. It has got image visualization. It has dynamic backgrounds, which would change in accordance with weather and time. Basically, I think it's pretty slick, especially if you compare to the older version of eSAJ app and some of our competitors. We think our app is much easier to use. Another one, we have implemented battery modes. So based on user needs, we provide self-consumption mode, time-based mode, and backup mode. So if you are using self-consumption mode, we would basically provide more power for your own and reduce your reliance on the grid. In the time-based mode, if your local grid provider can use a time-based pricing strategy, we would basically smart charge and discharge your battery based on the time of use. And you can set on, for example, which time you want to charge the battery and which time you want to discharge the battery. In the backup mode, basically is when you are during power outage, you want back up the 100% of your power. Also, we provide cross-platform support. We have smartphone apps, but we also support websites and pad. In the future, we will support smartwatch. So we will got you covered. And please be assured that we will have strong compatibility from whether from eSAJ newest product innovations or our fast iterating existing product lines. All the products will be compatible with the app. We also have a powerful, much more powerful data analysis tool within the app where you can see the data. You can use the data in landscape modes, and we will have additional big data application built upon the data. You can run battery health analysis, etc. Yeah. So let's see the demo. Let me please. Okay, can you see my screen? Can you see the app? Hi, can you see the app? Hello?
Yes.
Okay,
Yes,
cool.
yes.
Okay, this is the login screen of the app. On the top right corner, you can see is we have language, We also have network node. In the language, we support thousands of languages across Europe, I believe. And also you can switch the network nodes because our data will be saved in overseas for our overseas users and in China for the Chinese users. And you can see a local connection because if you are on site in the homeowner's home, you can use local connection to connect to the devices through Bluetooth. Okay, let's see the. Okay, I think. Let me try again. Oh, we are in. Okay, it took some time there, but okay, as you can see, we are at night, so the energy flow map shows the night scene, and you can see the current weather. And within a tab, you can see the weather forecast in the coming weeks and coming 5 days and 24 hours. You can see that the PV is not generating any power, and we are using all the power consumption are coming from the grid. And you can see that today we have generated 29.1 kilowatts of energy. And you can see that the battery is 25% at the moment. And if you scroll down, you can see the energy statistics of this month and this year and in total lifetime. And you also see the consumption. Sorry, and you can see the consumption statistics as well. And you can see the alarm messages here if you tap the top right icon. And you can see the planned monthly report here. Oh, we don't have any data, but normally you can see that. And you can see the metadata of this plan. And you can see here, you can see the phone number, you can see the installer information, you can see the device information as well. You can see the inverters as well. Okay. And you can see the environmental benefits here as well. Let's take a look at the devices tab. Here we can see 2 inverters. We can also see the alarm messages related to inverters here. And we can see the current power of the inverter and the warranty date, the energy generation, etc. We can see if it's green, that it's running normal. And we can also, as you can see, since we are using the homeowner's account, we cannot connect to the inverters.
Hello, just a child is crying.
Sorry, can you hear me now?
Okay.
Oh, sorry, it's my daughter. Yeah, so let's take a look at the, as you can see, if you tap the top right corner, you can actually add more devices to the system. You can add inverters as well as EV chargers if you have one. And you can go through the process by inputting the SN and some metadata for the inverters. If you tap the battery, you can see the current SOC of the battery and the temperature of the battery, and also the design capacity of the battery. If you tap battery analysis, you can see the battery SOC across the day. If you want to analyze your data to, basically improve your energy consumption or improve your system, or just get an overview of your energy state, you can view it here. Firstly, we can see the generation of the energy, including self-consumption and exportation. And we can see the consumption of the energy, including self-sufficiency. What does self-sufficiency mean? Is if you are using your electricity from your solar panel or your battery, is self-sufficient. And if you use your energy from the grid, it's import. And also you can see the comparison of your data across different years, and you can change the parameters here. For example, if you want to say your consumption, you can tap here and see what's changing over different years. If you want to analyze your power usage across one day, you can tap it here to switch, and also you can customize your parameters here. Another useful graph is called energy balance, which basically, hey, I want to see how the system is actually helping me to be less reliant on the grid. And you can see here on the left is your generation from the PV, or your all the energy are exported to the grid. And the right, you can see your consumption as well as energy imported from the grid. And the users can customize the orders and the view of the graphs. Now in this section, you can see you can have easy access to after-sales services, and you can see your warranty check, you can see your achievement. If you are using some of ACC modules which needs to top up your data, you can do it here as well. You can also have access to the FAQ and user manual and submit feedback to our team here. And by the way, the user manuals are all localized here. So if you choose English, the user manual will be shown in English. If you choose Spanish, it will be shown in Spanish. And some commonly asked questions can be seen here. And you can see the videos for some of the top asked questions. In this service, let me take a look. So currently it's in Chinese because it's a network issue, but normally it would be shown in the correct language settings. You can see the process of each service tickets, and also manage the address of your home. So that's the user interface for the end user or the homeowners. Let me sign out. And let's try the installer or distributor account. Actually, I'm using my own account, which is administrator account. I would show the user interface for the distributor, and the installers are similar to what you are seeing here. Firstly, you can see the total generation of your entire plants, and also total installed capacity. This is actually the total installed capacity of all eSAJ devices and plants. Is 13.6 gigawatts. And you can see an overview of the plants and inverters and batteries here. If it's offline, it would be shown as gray. If it's running normally, it would be shown as green. Yeah. So if you want to see the detailed information for plant, you can see it here. You can scroll the tab to filter it. And you can also change the filter settings here. If I tap the normal, and I can see let's just tap one. And you can see the energy statistics here. If the users input the electricity bill setting here, they can see the not only the kilowatts of energy it generates, but also the price. Basically, how much money you have saved by using solar here. And you can search for any specific plans here, and you can input SN as well. And for the inverters, it's very similar. You can input an SN number and see the detailed data. You can also scan it. And actually, you can create a plan. So, for example, you can create a plan for yourself, or you can create a plan for the homeowners. And when you tap the create plan, you can actually input the SN number. Let me get these numbers here. We have a S number for demonstration purpose. Oh, it's working. So as you can see, the device capacity will be shown here. In the tab Next step, I can enter the plan name and country, region, location. Let's just select one, an address, and I can create a plan. And the plan will be seen here, and I can go in there. It's not, it's for demo, so this is not working properly. You can see the detailed data after you create the plan. For demonstration purposes, I'm gonna delete this plan. Okay. Now let's take a look at the tools. Firstly, you can see the alarm messages, and you can filter the alarm messages based on the emergency levels. You can see a detailed alarm, and you can see the record of this alarm, and you can process this alarm as well. For the remote configuration, you can connect the devices. If you're on site, you can use Bluetooth. If you are remote, you are connected to the devices remotely, you can use cloud. You can input an SN to inspect. Okay. I don't have a live device with me, so I'm gonna show this. Also, this is mostly for installers to configure the plans for the homeowners. You can also transfer your plans. When you need it, you can transfer the plan only, or you can transfer the plan as well as the affiliated equipment. You can process after-sales services here. As you can see, it's very similar user interface with the one you've seen from the homeowners. In this section, the after-sales management, you can see all the sales tickets here, and you can tap into it, and you can see you can run live problem diagnostics here, and you can see the SN number and the description of the problem here, and you can process the order here. Okay, so that's the service. Okay, that's the end for the demo. Do you have any questions? Please let me know. And also my colleagues Jagger and Jackie are on the Zoom call as well. If you have any questions, they can answer as well. Thank you.